So this is the concept to understand the winding of an alternator. Okay, so here I have taken 18 number of slots, 2 pole 3 phase alternator. Okay, so there are 18 number of slots on stator of an alternator and the number of poles are 2. That means the rotor will be inducing with 2 number of poles. Okay, so these are 2 poles, one is north pole, another is south pole. Okay, so these 2 are the poles. So let us understand the each and every concept regarding this alternator winding. Okay, first thing you have to calculate is pole pitch. Okay, pole pitch is nothing but number of slots per pole, and the second thing is M value, which is number of slots per pole per phase, and slot angle 180 by number of slots by pole. So these 3 are the important concepts here. Okay, so what is pole pitch here? Pole pitch is nothing but how many number of slots comes under one pole is nothing but pole pitch. Okay, how many number of slots comes under one pole is nothing but pole pitch. Pole pitch. Okay, and what is the value of M here? M is nothing but number of slots per pole per phase. That means how many number of slots are there under one pole for each phase. That means we will be having 3 phases here. Number of phases are 3. They are R phase, Y phase and B phase. So how many number of slots are there for to wind R phase and for Y phase and for B phase? Actually we will be having 3 phases here. That means winding of R phase will be like this. Okay, and Y phase will be placed 120 degrees away from R phase. Okay, this is R phase, this is Y phase, this is B phase. This is the stator winding of alternator. Okay, there will be 3 windings, R phase, Y phase and B phase, and they 3 are displaced with 120 degrees in space. Okay, so if this is my R phase, okay, this is my R phase supply and I wind on the machine, and this is my return for R phase. This is R phase, this is my return for R phase, this is R, this is R dash. Okay, if this is R phase, my Y phase will be placed 120 degrees away from R phase. That means after 120 degrees I will be having Y phase. Okay, if this is my input to Y, this is my Y phase, this is my returning of Y phase. Okay, this is Y phase. Okay, so what will happen to B phase? B phase will be placed after 120 degrees from Y phase. That will be equal to, this is my B phase, this is my B phase. Okay, the return of B phase will be like this. This is B dash, this is Y, this will be Y dash. Okay, you can see there are 6 terminals. Okay, this 1 dash, 2 dash and 3 dash. Okay, and you can connect them at the center. Okay, if you connect R phase and Y phase and B phase, okay, so not this, these are supply lines. After, if you connect B dash, okay, and Y dash and R dash, okay, if you connect the returns of the windings, this type of winding is called star connected winding. Okay, if you connect R dash, that means return of R dash, R, return of B and return of Y, R dash, B dash, Y dash. If you connect the secondary terminals of these 3 wind phases, that will be equal to star connected stator. Okay, and you can see there are 6 terminals in terminal box. Okay, so these 6 are R dash, Y dash, B dash are 6 terminals. Okay, if these 3, okay, this is my terminal box. Okay, this is R, Y, B. Okay, and this winding will go into the machine. Okay, and comes out like R dash, B dash, R dash and Y dash. Okay, this comes out of machine. Okay, this is my machine. Okay, R, Y, B will go into the machine and R dash, Y dash, B dash will come out of the machine. Okay, if you connect these 3 terminals, if you short circuit these 3 terminals, that will become a star connection. Okay, or if you connect these 2 like this, this will be delta connection. So this is the connection of stator winding in star or delta. Okay, so this is about connection of windings. So you will be having 3 phases R, Y, B. Okay, so you are going to place these 3 windings in these slots. Okay, so how it is happening, let us see. So you will be having 3 phases, R phase, Y phase, B phase in 3 phase system. Okay, and these 3 are 120 degrees away from each other. Okay, what is M saying? M is saying that how many number of slots are available under one pole for one phase. Okay, we have 3 phases. So that is number of slots are 18 in this example, and number of poles are 2 and number of phases are 3. That will give us the value of 3. That means there are 3 slots under one pole for one phase. That means if this is one pole, what is the pole pitch here? That is 18 by number of poles is 9. That means one pole is having vicinity of 9 slots. Okay, so let me give them the names, numbering. Let me, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay, these 9 slots are under north pole, under one pole, and let me consider 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th. There are 18 slots only, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 slots only. Okay, so this is the red color slots are under south pole and blue color slots are under north pole. Okay, okay, so this is my 10th pole, 10th slot, and this is my 9th slot. Okay, so these are the number of slots under one pole. We have 9 slots under north pole and we have 9 slots under south pole. Okay, that is nothing but pole pitch. Okay, then what is short pitch, what is full pitch winding? Here, if you keep one coil slot of a coil, there are 2 coil slot sides, okay, of a coil. This is my coil, this will go in, this will go out, this is my one coil. Okay, this is my coil side 1, this is my coil, another coil side 2. Okay, so if I keep my coil side 1 in the first slot, for a full pitch winding I have to keep the another coil side, that means this coil side, okay, after one pole pitch distance, that is, this is 1, pole pitch is 9, okay, pole pitch is 9, so I have to keep the second coil side in the 10th slot of one phase. That, let me consider it is R phase. I am going to place the R phase winding. Here I have 3 slots for each phase. I have 3 slots for R phase, 3 slots for Y phase and 3 slots for B phase. Okay, now so that I can keep 3 coils in 3 slots. Okay, this is my R phase winding. R phase, this is for R phase. Okay, so if I keep the second coil of R phase, okay, in the second slot, this is my first coil side. The next coil side will be after one pole pitch distance because it is full pitch winding. Okay, one pole pitch means 2 plus 9. 9 is the pole pitch here. 2 plus 9 will be 11. Okay, the second coil side of the R phase will be placed after 9 slots, that is in the 11th slot. Okay, so for R phase I have the windings like 1 dash and the second coil side is on the 10th slot, and the second coil of the R phase is, first coil side is on the slot second, in the second coil side is in the slot 11. Similarly, I will be having third coil of the R phase in the third slot and the second coil side will be in the 12th slot. Okay, if I place the third coil of R phase in third slot, the second coil side will be on the 12th slot. So this is our R phase winding. This is for R phase. So how can you keep the Y phase? Y phase will be after 120 degrees of R phase. Okay, Y phase will be after 120 degrees of R phase. Okay, this is 120 degrees physical placement of, spatial angle means physical displacement. Okay, so for that, what is 120 degrees here? That means for that I have to calculate gamma here. Okay, gamma is nothing but 180 into number of poles by slot. That will become 180 into number of slots are 2, number of slots are 18. That will give us 20 degrees. That means each slot is contributing 20 degrees to its center. Okay, 20 degrees. Okay, so I have to keep the Y phase 120 degrees away from R phase. How that will happen? Okay, if each slot is having 20 degrees, I can keep Y phase after 6 slots, that will be equal to 120 degrees. Okay, each slot having 20 degrees. If I keep the Y phase after 6 slots of R phase, that will be equal to 120 degrees. So after first slot, I have to keep the Y phase after 6 slots. That will keep our Y phase from R phase with 120 degrees displacement. I hope you understand. So each coil slot is having 20 degrees. Okay, this is my 20, 20, 20. This is 60, 80, 100 and 120. Up to this 120 degrees placement is happened. Okay, from 1 to 6 it is 120 degrees. So I can keep the winding of Y phase in the 7th slot. Okay, so my Y phase will be now 120 degrees away from my R phase. Okay, and I have 3 slots for Y phase. They are Y1 dash, okay, Y1. This, let me name this is R1, R2, R3. So these will become R1 dash, R2 dash and R3 dash. Okay, I hope you understand. So this is for R phase. There are 3 slots for my R phase and 3 slots for Y phase and 3 slots for my B phase. Okay, under one pole. So I have to keep the Y phase after 120 degrees from R phase. That will happen if I keep this Y phase after 6 slots from R phase, because each slot is having 20 degrees. If each slot is having 30 degrees, I can keep after 4 slots itself. 4 into 30 equal to 120 degrees. So after 4th slot I can keep the y phase. Because it is 20 degrees, I have to keep it after 6 slots. Okay. So I have kept the y phase, first 2 coil of y phase in 7th slot. So I have to keep the second coil of this y phase after 9 slots. Okay. Because it is 7, if I add 9, that will become 16. Okay. This will be my y1 dash. Let us consider a second coil of y. Okay. This is my second coil of y2 in the place in the 8th slot. So I have to keep the second coil set in the 17th slot, that will become y2 dash. I hope you are getting the point. So I will be having 3 slots for each phase. Okay. For y phase also I will be having 3 slots. Okay. This is my third slot for y3 y phase, that is y3, and this is y3 dash. Okay. Under one pole I have 3 slots per phase. Okay. Here for under north pole I have 3 slots for y phase, and under south pole I have 3 slots for y phase. Okay. This 3 is nothing but number of slots per pole for phase. That means how many number of slots are there for one phase under one pole. Okay. I have 3 slots for y phase under one pole. That means I have for north pole I have 3 slots, and for south pole also I will have 3 slots. Okay. So let me this is for y phase. Okay. Let me consider our b phase. B phase will be placed 120 degrees away from y phase. That will happen if I place the b phase after 4 slots from y phase. That will become, if this is 7, if I add 4, 1, 2, sorry, after 6 slots, right? After 6 slots only I have to keep b phase from y phase. Okay. That will become 7 plus 6 will be 13. So this is my b1. Okay. If I keep b1 here, I have to keep b1 dash after 9 slots to have full pitch winding. Okay. So there are 2 things to understand. For a full pitch winding, you are going to keep 2 coil sets of 1 coil. Okay. 2 coil sides of 1 coil away. That means the distance between 2 coil sets should be equal to our pole pitch. Coil span should be equal to pole pitch for full pitch. So what is coil span here? Pole pitch here, it is 9 in this example. Okay. So if you place one coil set in one slot, you have to keep another coil set after 9 slots. So that is about full pitch winding. And what is displacement of windings here? This is about space displacement of 3 windings. Okay. It is for pole pitch, this is for full pitch winding, and this is for placement of R by B windings. Okay. Please remember that. Okay. So for this where are we? We are at B phase, right? So this is B1 after 9 slots. Okay. That means 13 plus 9 will be full pitch winding, that will be 22. So we don't have 22 slots here, so we only have 18 slots. So the number will be subtracted by the number of slots. That means we have to keep the B1 dash after in the 4th slot. Okay. So B1 is placed in 13, B1 dash will be placed in 13, 4th slot. Okay. This is my B1 dash. Similarly B2 will be placed in 14th slot, B2 dash will be placed in 5th slot. Similarly B3 will be placed in 15th slot, B3 dash will be placed in 6th slot. Okay, you can see the symbols like this is conductor coming from the plane, this is current going into the plane. Okay, this is current coming out of the plane, this is current going into the plane. It means if this is out, the opposite will be in. Okay, I hope you know that. Okay, this is current coming out of the plane, point towards this. If current has a phasor like this, if this is point, this point is mentioned here, that means current coming out of the plane, coming towards us. And if this is the end terminal of current, okay, if this is cross, that means current going into the plane, current going away from us. Okay, these two are the symbols. I hope you understand the placement of windings in the slots. Okay, for R phase, these 3 will give the information about how many number of slots are available for each phase under one pole. So that is 3 here. That means for north pole we will be having 3 poles for each phase, and under south pole also we will be having 3 slots for each phase. So that is the idea. So with this you have understand